Grand Concourse. What's going on, my people? Good morning. Welcome to the Bronx, New York. We are on Creston Avenue. We're going to be turning on the Grand Concourse.
Wait a minute, probably since like 2010.
Wow.
2010.
So you and your wife
97.
somewhere near the Arctic looking for the Aurora Borealis.
But yeah, this is the Bronx, my people. Good morning. 188th. Again, we will be turning on the Grand Concourse in 2 seconds. This is the Grand Concourse right here. Taking it left. All the time I normally go up NYPD's over here. Up to no good. Salute, you live down the concourse, where at? I'll take you through there so you can see your old building. Nice. Traffic is ridiculous on that side, huh? By the stadium. Crazy. Yeah, the Grand Concourse is epic, you heard? You from here, you know. We just sitting at the green light. Come on, my people. Thank you. Salute. Good morning, everybody. Normally NYPD sits right here, right? Look, I'm gonna show y'all. They sit right there and they look over this railing, right? And if they see you passing by under on your phone, they'll pull you over not too far from here. Yeah, I'm gonna head that way. This is the opposite way, but I'm gonna head that way for sure. Let people see. People don't know how long the Grand Concourse is. You know, I think it's like almost 6 miles long, the Grand Concourse. It's a long strip, my people. Yeah, they posted in the bike lane. We'll see. It normally happens after this light, but they just stand right here and they just looking over. And again, if they see you on your phone messing with it or anything, they get your ass. It's a moving violation, people. You don't want those. But yeah, this light is taking forever, as usual. Hopefully there's parkers. Yeah. We'll see what happens whenever this changes. Here we go. What are they doing up there? Yeah, they just sitting in there waiting. Run the red or anything? That's your ass. Nice. Beautiful. Gotta love it. Welcome to New York City, my people. Welcome to the Bronx. Oh, look. Show y'all this side too. Get your fruits and vegetables on, you heard? This was where the cops were taking the vegetables from the people that I posted. Right there. And it is brick out here today. Brick City. Another 10 seconds of this. Here we go. Yeah, this is Fordham Road right here where the cars are passing. This is actual Fordham Road in the Grand Concourse. Green light, buddy. Everything is a ticket here. If you double park, a ticket. If you don't move for alternate side, it's a ticket. Dropped all the letters. Ay, Dios mío. This is the Bronx, New York. Yes, this is America. Does anybody know Bill Finger? Hey, yo, that doesn't even sound right, right? But nah, true story, that's the name. Bill Finger. Does anybody know that name? Is anyone familiar with that name? Bill Finger. If you guys are not familiar with that name, Bill Finger is the guy that invented Batman. And he did it right here. He created Batman right here in Poe Park. Poe Park is named Poe Park because of Edgar Allan Poe. But the dude that created Batman. Yo, salute to Russia, man. From the Bronx, New York. But yeah, the guy that created Batman was Bill Finger. And he did it right there in that park. So you already know how I go. Batman's from the Bronx. You heard, and this is I just said his name. Watch this here, and that's Edgar Allan Poe's cottage right there. You gotta come to the Bronx, come to the Grand Concourse. You can take a tour there. What's up to everybody? Good morning to everybody. Happy holidays to everybody. You here now? You here now, my brother? You come here every single day. I get on live, I'll take you through the Bronx, through Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, Long Island, Staten Island, all islands. This is Kingsbridge area right here. Armories over here, that's what you're gonna see when we come out of this tunnel. It's the Bronx Armory there. It's turned from armory to a vendor's haven. There's people out there selling used clothes and tools, and you're gonna see right now. This is what the armory has turned into, my people. This is Jerome, the 4 train. This will take you to Yankee Stadium, Kingsbridge Road Station. But yeah, look at what this is what the armory has turned into. Oh, I can't even see. I'll show you that now. People vending, you know, bunch of used. Turn it to Delancey. But yeah, that's what the armory has turned into. People just selling old clothes, tools, and everything in between. Takes up the whole block and it's abandoned. There's nothing going on there, you know what I mean? This is the whole armory, takes up the whole block. Again, they're doing absolutely supposed to make ice skating rings, all types of things. They ain't do anything. But yeah, that's the armory. We're pulling up to the reservoir. Our water reservoirs right over here. And yeah, welcome to the PX. It's cold. You see everybody walking around with their heads down, hands in pockets, hoodies on. Because it is cold. Keeps dropping. I think they said the real feels like 12. Well, I don't know. See what they saying on the radio.
So they didn't even know what to call it when they gave it to him. Yo, FIFA, by the way, has always been like one of the most corrupt organizations
you played
in the world.
Yourself.
But when you see them with Trump and handing him a trophy, and then you remember that Trump's been trotting around with the FIFA guy for a minute. He's been buddying him up, playing close. Now they gave him the Peace Prize, a made-up Peace Prize. But I also saw Marjorie Taylor Greene was on 60 Minutes, and she got questioned by Leslie Stahl, and she did not like being reminded of the fact that before she made this attempt to become a good guy, she was one of the worst people of all time. Remember her wearing the full MAGA outfit at the State of the Union, chasing like victims of violent crime and screaming at them. She's been a maniac for years. Here's her conversation.
It's the most toxic political culture, and it's not helping the American
But you
people.
contributed to that. You.
Yeah, that's the reservoir right there. I'm gonna jump out. Welcome to the Bronx, my people. It's cold as. Yeah, this is the reservoir right here. You feel me? You got some workers there. Now we're in the Bronx. This is Lehman College back here. Bronx, 197th. And I don't know the name of it. Oh, Reservoir. Hello. Just Reservoir Avenue. Ugh. Supposed to stay out there too long. But we will be in Brooklyn though. I have some friends up in Marcy. And I told them I'll be over there soon. Because I gotta show y'all more than just the Bronx. I'm actually going to Florida in the next couple of days, so I'm definitely taking y'all with me because I'm going by myself. 17-hour ride. See what the radio's talking about.
Jumping on the coattails of the MAGA movement and proud.
I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that.
USBI.com to start planning your dream trip. That's visit USBI.com. USBI, naturally in rhythm.
Just commercials. Let's see what the megas got going on. Nah, they just playing music and your boy wants no copyright strikes. See that? Welcome to New York. If you're in New York, you already know, look, they steal your mirrors. Not the whole thing, just the glass. You see that little bag on the mirror? That's so they don't steal the lens. We're in the Bronx right now. Again, it says it feels like 11. It says 27, but it feels like it's 11 right now. And I'm not gonna lie, it feels it. Walking around, definitely feel that. You know what I mean? You heard. It is freezing. By the water, even worse. But yeah, my people. We are gonna be taking that 17.5-hour ride. Hopefully my service allows me to, All good, everything good, man. We alive, we here, we above ground. Always better than below ground, right? Not for that. It's a beautiful day. Even though it's cold, it's always beautiful. Even when it's raining. I like rainy days. Not for recording though. Never gonna do a live when it rains again because It's ready to break the phone and all that because of the focusing. But I do like to watch the rain. I ain't gonna record it though. Doesn't fare too well. How y'all doing, man? Happy holidays to everybody. Good morning to everybody. Welcome to the Bronx. Thank you, man. I try to tell people the Bronx is nice. You know, we got a bad rap because we do. But the Bronx is a very nice, beautiful place, man. You'll be surprised. I mean, now they just, putting up buildings everywhere. You'll be surprised, man. You come here, nobody cares about you. Nobody's gonna bother you. Nobody cares. Everybody's got their own things going on. You know what I mean? So, not that they don't care about you, because if something is happening, you'll be surprised how many people will step in for you. But again, we don't care what you got going on. You know what I mean? I don't care if you came visiting or if you live here. We don't care about none of that. The BX2, my people. If you need to get mass transportation, they run all day. Let's see what.
Tan difícil que tú no vas a encontrar un jugador.
Let's see what High 97 is. Commercial.
And now the Power 105.1 traffic report.
This report
Let's see the
is
traffic.
sponsored by
What
Verizon.
they talking about?
Hasn't eased up yet at the GWB. 40 minutes inbound, upper 35 lower. Outbound, you're about 15 to 20 minutes with roadwork set up in at the Lincoln 30. And the Holland's going to be right around 20 minutes. You're going to see slowdowns if you're traveling on the westbound Southern State. There is a crash accident in the center divider, westbound Southern State between Belmore Road and Route 106, exit 25. At least one left lane is going to be blocked there. Expect some eastbound delays as well.
Said GWB. There's always traffic on the George Washington Bridge. There's nothing new.
From the WOR Newsroom.
Last minute gifting? Then head to your local Verizon store where giving and saving go hand in hand, whether you're shopping for the family.
I'm a lover, not a fighter, bro. I don't fight with anybody. I try not to. Life's too short to be fighting and arguing and all of that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm a lover, man, not a fighter. Jesus Christ. This is funny enough. We're going to be going to the school. Well, we're going to be by the school where Clinton High School is where Bill Finger came from. That's where he studied and I came from. And again, he used to come out of school here in Clinton and he would go to Pope Park to work on the Batman series and all that. That's crazy. But yeah, my people. The Botanical Garden. Thank you. Likewise, likewise. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. And everything else in between. I don't know. I know there's a lot of holidays. I don't know all the names of them. But salute to whoever celebrates. Because not everybody celebrates. This is the school he went. Bill Finger. This is Clinton High School in the Bronx. I'm gonna go to this building right here. Patient to see it there, and they'll let me park in the building, Tracy Towers. But they normally don't let anybody in here. You know what I mean? Good morning to everybody, man. I can't got the screen down. Let me see if this. We're gonna creep up in here real quick. Let me highlight the board real quick. I got a patient to visit.
You?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Thank you. We don't let anybody up here unless you live here. Tracy Towers.
And thank you so much for that.
Play the gossip.
Thank you.
And you do custom orders and all of that stuff.
I do custom orders and all of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
They go to a website to
But
place
yeah, this
orders.
is
Yeah, the link is in my bio. I'm actually
PJs, my
rebranding right
people.
now, so it'll be Raven's Cake Studio soon. But it's underneath Cupcake Queen Raven for now. So, yeah.
And it's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
But we can't play that because they will strike me. They'll hit me with the strike, my people. But yeah, that's Clinton High School right there. Your man Bill Finger used to go there, then go to Pole Park, developing Batman. Oh look, that's the other one. I couldn't show you the both, but they were both of them. Tracy Towers. You know, kind of think of it, most of the superheroes are from New York, or created at least. A lot of them are from Brooklyn. Captain America, Spider-Man, a lot of the superheroes are from Brooklyn. The only one I know is Batman. That's from the Bronx. Created, who knows, right? Well, they say Gotham City is the Bronx. That's why it's written all over a couple of places and all that. Yeah, Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy New Year to everyone. And I don't know the other holidays. Keeping it a buck with y'all. But if y'all celebrate, salute. We're going to be going to the North Riverdale section right now. But we're going to go local. And again, you got to have the heat on, because if not, you're going to freeze, my people. Let's see if Hot 97 is talking any gossip. We'll put them on. No. I don't own any rights to this music, people. Don't hit me with a strike. Don't hit me with a strike, YouTube, you heard? I don't own any rights. Salute. And we used to come here because they had an auto mechanic program, and they would let you come and rent on cars and stuff. So we would come here every now and then when we had to fix something on a car. They would let you use their shop. They don't do that anymore, but I ended up going to Stevenson High School, so I could join the auto program over there. Your boy was a certified tech, but wasn't too much money in there, so I ended up just switching. I still do work on cars, but my own mainly. But yeah, this is Bronx Science. This is one of the, you gotta be super smart to get into this school here, no lie, like Bronx Science. You gotta be like damn near a genius, or close to it. Got the Habibi Halal. How you doing, Habibi? They got all the Habibi jump offs. And I don't know what that one is. That's a Spanish one though. I don't know what they sell. But yeah. Salute, man. Thank you. I'm glad you are. Welcome to the Bronx, New York. Now we are in Bronx Science Boulevard, which is Bronx Science High School. And again, you gotta be somebody to get in there. You know what I mean? You feel me? We're on Golden Ave. Again, the reservoir's right back there. You know, this is the whole strip. But yeah, man, everybody remember to subscribe. Remember to have a happy and safe holidays. It seems like a lot of bad stuff be happening on the holidays, man. So be safe, my people. You heard? It's like, let's see what they talk about. If they talk about anything.
Angela Yee, and one time for the birthday girl, Jasmine Brandon.
Shout out if you got a birthday. You heard a stream?
For the birthday.
Hey, you know I can't play it. She caught me out there. I thought she was here to talk something. Oh, she is. Too much music cuts.
DC. Yes, we are celebrating your birthday, but we'll talk about that later. But let's get the show started. Today we have a really amazing guest who's going to be joining us, Dr. Bayo, and she has a crowdsourced list of healthcare clinicians who have been recognized as caring and empathetic doctors. So you know how you're like, I can't find a good doctor. Well, you have a great doctor.
Ay, Dios míos. But yeah, a lot of these places, these are nicer buildings. When you have a balcony, you don't have balconies in the projects, you heard? So a lot of these buildings that you see with balconies, at least the ones I grew up in. The projects I grew up in, we didn't have no fire escape, we didn't have no terrace, none of that, no balcony, none of that. These buildings are not projects. These are not nature buildings. These are expensive buildings. Look, my people, the speed camera. I'll show y'all. Look, speed camera right there. Boom. Over 25, ticket in the mail. So slow down, yeah? They all over the place too. All over the place. Yeah, we're gonna go to North Riverdale section. We're gonna go towards Van Cortlandt Park. Shout out to sanitation. They out here doing the dirty job. They be having to deal with all them rats and all that at nighttime when they picking up that garbage. Morning, all good. How are you? How are you? All good. Thank the Lord. But yeah, we be having to deal with all that garbage. You already know. There's rats in the garbage, so they gotta deal with all that. It's a dirty job, but somebody's gotta do it, right? Nah, but they get paid well for that. Got good benefits too. So shout out to sanitation. You never want to be behind a cab. If you're ever in New York City, anywhere, Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, all the islands, you want to be behind a cab. TLC. Both of them are cabs. You do not want to be behind them because they just known for sudden stops. If they see a passenger or someone who they think is a passenger, they'll pull over. You know, we could be doing 30 miles an hour, they'll stop. But yeah, it's just crazy. Yeah, I'm trying to grow mine too, man. Everybody's trying to grow their YouTube. Everything else for that matter. You know? They know. How y'all feel about Bad Bunny in the Super Bowl? Nah, we over here in this is Van Cortlandt. This is all Van Cortlandt here. The parking for Van Cortlandt is there to the right. You're gonna go in your car. You will park right over here. There's a golf course here too. So you already know people love golfing. And in the Bronx, no different. You got two of them. You have one here. You have one over there by Whitestone. Look, they putting the floors in. They put in those are plank floors. So they put those, that's gonna be the floor for the building, and then they'll grout over that. And you're ready. Easy. 1, 2, 3 easy. We used to do it different when I was working. I used to work for a local 18A, cement and concrete. We poured everything. We didn't, those are called planks. We didn't do that. We used to pour. We're cement and concrete, so that's the job. If we're not pouring, they'll kick us off of a job. These are pre-made. These buildings are, you know, almost Lego. You know, you're snapping them together. We've done this too. I'm gonna take you out of Far Rockaway, Queens. There was a hole there. There was nothing there, dirt, field, and we put up a building there. Salute to my co-workers at that time. But yeah, we put up a building there. It was just a hole. I was there the whole project. I've worked on many high rises, but I've never completed them. You know, oh, look at the one train, y'all. I never completed them. Oh, they come in both ways. Look at that. You see, these are the planks right here. Look, these are the floors. you're ready. They'll come and they'll grab them and just put them into position. We're gonna pull over, let these two cars pass us so y'all can see the train. The train is coming nice and slow. It's gonna be right here, right now. I had to pay extra for this, my people. There you go. See the one train. This is actually the last stop too. Yeah, not even rich people, but poor people play too, yeah. Poor people play. They just don't play with the rich people. You know what I mean? They're not allowed. But yeah, this is Van Cortlandt Park here to the right. We used to come here to watch handball tournaments and all that. A couple of my friends used to play on a high level handball. You'll see in the summer. I'll bring y'all. I'll show y'all. They still do it. My friends are no longer playing, but I'll still bring y'all so y'all can see. It's intense. It gets all packed. On the 4th of July, same thing. I normally do like a barbecue in here. Barely, you know, you don't come here early, you ain't getting a spot. This is the last train, the last stop on the one train. Van Cortlandt Park. You know, it's crazy here because this bus goes into Yonkers and these people are well behaved. When the bus comes, everybody stands in single file line waiting, and I'm like, that's crazy. In New York, you would expect people to bum rush and all that, but now. But yeah, look, this is Van Cortlandt right here, man. This park is ginormous. If I find a spot, I'm gonna do a lap. I'm gonna do one lap. It's like a mile and a half around the track. Well, that's a fact, bro. You know, rich is different to everyone. You know what I mean? I'm rich because I still have my mother, my father, my whole family. Thank the Lord. You know what I mean? That's why I'm rich. I'm not rich in, you know, money. But thank the Lord, I have my family. You know what I mean? And that's what makes me rich. It's dependent. Everybody calculates it different too, you know? Some people are so broke that all they have is money, you heard? That's all they're ever gonna have is money. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, that's all I need is money. I mean, that's not all I need. I need more than that. Salute. I'm gonna take y'all for a quick little walk. Quick. It ain't gonna be quick. It's gonna take a little minute. Cause your boy is again, I ain't in the greatest shape. You feel me? I gotta turn this brightness up too. Hold on a second. Alright. So let me show y'all real quick the tortoise and the hare. And then we'll take a quick lap around. It's gonna take like 20-30 minutes. Quick lap. Me and my bright ideas. But yeah. You know what I mean? Tortoise and the hare, my people. Look, my people, everybody who's trying to make content and all that, look, read right here. This is the truth. Slow and steady wins the race, my people. And again, welcome. This is Van Cortlandt Park. I'm gonna go down the steps so I don't break a leg or roll a freaking ankle. You see? Grab one time for the one time. Good for the corazon. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll get halfway and come right back. That's a museum over there. Van Cortlandt has a little museum. And yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna do the New York Empire State Trail this year. It comes right through here. It takes you all the way up to Canada. I'm gonna go to Albany on bicycle. I'm gonna try. I might not even make it that far, but I'm gonna give it a try, man. And again, you come here when you're on your marathon. You come here and run around here twice, just to warm up. You feel me? Happy holidays. Happy New Year. If you hear me breathing heavy, you know the vibes. I'm at work, people. I'm supposed to be working. And I ain't zipped my jacket up. Hold on a second. I'm gonna have to put y'all in the pocket. Give me 1 second. Gotta relax. Alright, here we go. But yeah, that's the little museum right there. The sun's trying to poke out. It's not here yet. Oh goodness. A lot of people come here to bird watch and all that. There's a lot of nice birds in here. But that's a waiting game. I would much rather leave the camera on time lapse. You got a dude right there. He got the crazy camera. He got the crazy lens. He look like he could look at the moon with the camera he got. Word. That's the pool right there. Well, in the summertime, ain't nobody going there now. They got the carrot cake over here, Lloyd's. Like real famous. Sometimes I tell people I live over here and they won't know. And then I'm like, you know Lloyd's carrot cake all yet? And then they know exactly. It's crazy. Just goes to show you that food is a universal language. They'll understand you if you speak food. Ay, Dios mío. But yeah, again, you come to the Bronx, set up a tour. You can come see the Van Cortland's Museum. You can go see Edgar Allan Poe's cottage. That's also a little museum. You can come to the Cloisters in Manhattan, Upper West Side. Another museum. It's nice. It's starting to get cold. Back. Back to where I came from. That's that good. It is a $5 admission. You feel me? They're gonna have to wait for this to come out, come back. Pause it and read. I'm about to turn to Jack Frost. And again, we just started, my people. Just started. You got a piece of, that look like a jail. Just keeping it all the way 100. A stack, I've never been in there. Again, it's just, I don't know, it's weird. When you're from New York, there's a lot of things you don't do. You don't go to Central Park. You don't go to the Bronx Zoo. You don't go to any Yankees and Mets games. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird. We live here and we don't enjoy it. So I'm just about ready to move out of here. Overpaying and overstaying. Ay, Dios. That's another little store. Get your tennis on. You do a lot of pickleball over there, man. It's like the newest thing. And again, this is fall. Look at that. Just walking and freezing and talking. About to start jogging. Watch, in the summertime, I'm gonna bring you here for 4th of July. Y'all gonna see. Remember that y'all see this, because when I come in July, 4th of July, you're not gonna see no grass because of the people. You know what I mean? And this isn't even the side where you were grilling all that, but still. Trails right back here. I done taken this trail and gone into Yonkers. And, it took me an hour. But again, these trails are just never ending, it seems. 1 hour speed limit. I gotta slow down, my people. You know why? You gotta go to the Woodlawn section. You heard? You heard, Steve? If you go to the Woodlawn section, I would be the one out of place there. Well, not out of place, because you're never out of place. It's just, you know, there's a lot of Irishmen in the Woodlawn section of the Bronx. And but again, you'll find them everywhere. Don't think that there's none over here in the projects, or, you know, they're everywhere. But the majority, seems like when they first come over, they go to Woodlawn because a lot of the stuff, you know, from your countries and all that is there. So a lot of people go that way because, you know, they have some type of comfort. But yeah, same thing. Don't think you're not gonna see Mexicans in Woodlawn, or same thing. And shout out to the Mexicans. I was gonna go get a tamale for breakfast, but I was like, you know what? Let me not. I had one last week. And again, you know, everything in moderation, people. I could get one today, but it's like, I'm getting fat, my people. I'm getting fat. I hardly eat fast food as of lately. I've been eating fast food like it's going out of style. That is like, come on, man. You gotta control yourself. But yeah, see, look. No littering, no smoking, no alcohol, no shit. No living. Can't do nothing. Fuck out of here. But yeah, that's where you would park the car back there. You would walk up into the park over here. And again, that's where we parked, over there. We halfway now. At nighttime you come over here, this is full of bats. And not the dark night. Or one time we were gonna ride the trail at like 10 p.m. and we ran into some supernatural activity that we were like, you know what? Let's go back. Something spooked us out. So we were like, nah, forget about that. You can only fight what you can see or run from what you can see. You know what I mean? We couldn't see any. So we was out of there. But yeah, this is the Van Cortlandt. One of them. One of the little trails here. Well, this isn't the trail, this is the track. There's 2 tracks here. There you go. There's a whole video here. I'm telling you. Got little calisthenics. You know what I mean? Do dips and all that there. A little further out, they got the push-up ones. They got all types. Get your exercise. There you go. Another entrance to the trail right here. These trails are deep. You'll be in there for hours. You'll get lost in there. For real. You'll get lost in there. Welcome to New York City, the Bronx. In Van Cortlandt, frozen right now. I need to get some gloves. Yeah, they be playing soccer matches here. So it's lit, you'll see. I don't know why they took the goals out, but those are supposed to be over here. They was probably cutting the grass or doing something, I don't know. Oh, God. Driving tour, turn walking. Again, we gotta get back to that side. These are the people I was talking about with the big camera. They cut across. Smart. He's taking a picture of me. Put it on the stream, my boy. He got 2 cameras. He got a camera that is around his neck. Joint is almost down to his knee with the lens. So you know he's definitely looking for birds. And everything else. You gotta keep switching hands because frostbite's about to kick in. Oh God. You see these little orange things? That's for garbage. You out here chilling and all that. You have a little barbecue or something. Throw your trash there and then the parks department comes, grabs it. Oh, God. But yeah. Everybody's doing the same thing. I don't know if you can see that camera on his neck. Jordan is like a ladder. These people too, they got the binoculars. They bird watching. I don't know what that was. Jeez Louise. There's horses over here? Can't be. No, that was not the geese. You get your push up on. Hey, yo. What that was. Yeah, welcome to Van Cortlandt Park. It's nice and chilly. Still got half an hour before I gotta go to my next job, so by the time I get back over there, it'll be time to go. But if you stay on the live for another 6 minutes, you've never been in the Bronx for 2 hours, you heard? I think we're gonna cut across, y'all, because it feels like it got longer, man. Yikes! Now we're almost at the turn. My hands, woo, sheesh. My hands are taking the beating right now. Okay, and it keeps going. I'm gonna turn here to go back to Broadway into the car, but this keeps going. You'll easily walk from here to into Yonkers, don't lie. This is the trail. You keep on walking, like Forrest Gump, you'll walk all the way to Canada. Right through here. That's gotta be epic, right? Walk to Canada from the Bronx. You need like 2 months in order to do that. Jeez, please. Gotta turn around, my people. Try to creep up on me with the bike. Turned around, he turned around. Whew, that wind was blowing. Oh gosh. But yeah, this is bad for the park. Come through. Whoa, here we go again. Here's the park right here. It's the Hutchinson Parkway over there. Again, if you keep on right through there, you follow that trail, you'll walk into Yonkers. We'll do all that in the summer. In the winter, no se puede, mucho frío. Jogging. Oh gosh. Yeah, here we go, man. See that? Like muddy. It's starting to get muddy. It didn't rain though, so I don't understand it. But yeah. We did get snow a couple of days ago, but nothing crazy. It's a little light blanket. Oh God. One day I'm gonna be able to run around this thing twice without being winded. But for now, we have to walk it and be winded. But yeah, we went around, my people. It took forever. We can see civilization again. See right there now. Yonkers. So we are close. But we are in the Bronx. Salute to all the people jogging every day. These people do this every day. Gotta be dedicated for real. We gotta go to the purple awning. So we close but far. Yeah, so close yet so far, my people. The sun is trying. It's trying to poke out. It's not happening. I'm in Van Cortlandt walking around. I'm Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican, just so you know. Yeah, I went to the zoo the other day. I showed one of the lives I went by there. I'm actually gonna go to the botanical garden because they did it real nice for Christmas. But it's always full. Like, get tickets. It's not an easy thing. Everybody wants to go. But here, the Bronx Zoo is super lit. That's Broadway right there. New building. It's gonna be nice. A lot of money though. Oh goodness. There you go, right there, Broadway. Broadway. Yeah, we almost there, my people. We almost back to the turtle. And you know, it was the tortoise and the hare. Your boy is the tortoise. So that took forever. But slow and steady wins the race, right? I hope. That's good. I'm gonna show y'all a speed camera now. I can show y'all now that I'm outside of the car. I'm gonna walk up on it so y'all can see it up close and personal, my people. Yeah, that's it right there. If you go over 25 miles an hour, that's considered speeding. They'll snap a picture of you, send it to your house. You know what I mean? You get a few of them, they'll put a boot on your car. And it is windy as all heck. Oh God. But we made it around, my people. I've done this before, but never when it's cold and holding the camera the whole time. Shout out to the triple park cars. You feel me? One thing to be double park. They triple park. Oh God. That's the carrot cake spot I was talking about, Lloyd's. Everybody loves that. Oh goodness. The heck of my car. Again, just like that, we back to the tortoise and the hare. I can't find my keys. Again, my people, remember, slow and steady wins the race. Don't let these rabbits trick you. You can do it. Van Cortlandt, we out of here. It was nice freezing with you. Well, we up out of here. 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. If you want to come to the park. No littering, no smoking, no alcohol, no poop. No pooping in a bag. This is the bike lane. You know what I mean? We are on Broadway. Van Cortlandt section. It's time to get back into V. Ooh. Oh gosh. So yeah, my people, that was Van Cortlandt. It would look a lot nicer in the summer. You know what I mean? But we're here now, so showing it to y'all now, my people. And you know your boy gotta go. So let me throw this in on my way, and I'll be back in a little bit with more of the Bronx. You feel me? Gotta thaw out, you heard? Gotta thaw out, my people. My damn thing. This is still Broadway. Again, this is the spot I was talking about. Lloyd's Carrot Cake. There'd be lines of, there'd be lines forming there for this carrot cake. People swear by it. Shout out to the public bus. But yeah, we keep on, well, we're gonna cross into Yonkers right after the overpass. Get that happy holidays, everybody. Happy holidays. They got Will Ferrell, the elf. Shout out to all the Uber eaters out here on the scooters delivering y'all food. Let me tell you, it's cold in the car. Imagine on the scooter. They out here on scooters, on bicycles. I haven't seen too many skateboarders as of lately. It's almost like if people stop skateboarding. You used to see a lot of them now. Rare time. This is the BX9. This will take you all the way to West Farms. 2 and the 5 train. Word. And once we pass over here, we'll be in Yonkers. Bronx and Yonkers are super close to each other. Manhattan as well. Okay, I'm gonna take you out to this park. It says if you step here, you're in the Bronx. If you step here, you're in Manhattan. Literally the border. In front, it was cold outside, but now I'm hot. And I don't even got the heat on. Just from doing that little walk. Let's see if the radio is talking anything.
Market, your holiday and
Commercial. It's like 1,000 buses. I was trying to go to the right lane, but I can't. This is unreal, man. Unbelievable. But yeah, my people, salute to everybody. Happy holidays. Thank you for tuning in. You already know how it goes. We will be back. I gotta go work. I gotta feed the family. So you already, we will be back a little later. But for right now, I gotta cut this. Put the address on my GPS so I can head over there and get this job done. So again, my people, salute. Happy holidays. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. I appreciate all of y'all. Salute to all of yous. And then, man, happy holidays. Happy New Year. We will be back a little later on. Salute. You know how it goes. Peace.